What's up guys, welcome to Blake's Garage. So today we're going to be doing an upgrade on the Bird E30. My 1988 BMW E30, my race car build. It's coming along very well. Basically done, you know, cage, seat, harnesses, all the safety stuff on the car. All the rear is done, but I have kind of neglected the front end of the car. Really haven't done any of the bushings in the front besides coilovers and sway bars and that sort of thing. So today we are going to be changing up how the steering is going to work on this. So if you guys have an E30, you may know that the steering wheel, lock to lock, from fully left to fully right, takes about 4 turns to get all the way around. So we'll start from here. So this is 1, 2, 3, I don't know, I would say like 3.8 turns or something, lock to lock. So as you can see, that is a lot of turns to get lock to lock. So if you're getting sideways, stuff like that, you may want a quicker rack because you're really gonna have to throw that wheel around when you're getting loose out there. This right here is a Z3, BMW Z3 rack. This is going to change that lock to lock to 2.7 turns lock to lock. Actually got new lower control arms. These are German made ones. Also, another thing that I picked up are these Garagistic lower control arm mounts. So this is self-lubricating. This is like a Delrin type style plastic. Super hard. These are also an M3 style, so you can see you're not going to get any sort of deflection. Where you'll see when I pull my old ones off, I just have the stock rubber ones that I got on the car. I mean, just look at all that wobble you get in there. This, you get absolutely none of that. That thing is super solid. And like I said, when I did this, I decided to you know, change the whole arm. Basically, we'll go on the car, and you know, later on they're gonna kind of go like this and be bolted down. So another huge item that you're going to need to make this happen are these Garagistic mounts. So what this does is this is for the steering shaft. We're gonna cut out some factory bolts and add these new ones in. That's gonna shorten the little shaft there. And then we also have the bushings here. These bushings are gonna go in between the power steering rack, on top of the power steering rack when it bolts into the subframe. And when we do that, that's gonna take up the gap that basically this rack has. Different than the E30. The E30 must be a little bit taller right here, whereas the E36, E46, and the Z3 racks are a little bit shorter. So this is the Z3 rack. This is 2.7 turns, lock to lock. This is the quickest rack that you can put into one of these cars. Install this on the car. It's gonna be badass. All these parts are super cool. Also, I'm gonna be installing these little spacers right here for the steering coupler. What's gonna go on is we're gonna get this little pin out of here. We gotta drill this out. This is gonna go in its place and basically space this portion out. Use a unibit and drill this out from the top. Pretty good. Boom. To get these out of here is basically just separated it into 2 pieces by cutting it with a Sawzall. Alright, now I just gotta pound out this little spot right here real quick. So I went ahead and kind of bored this out a little bit. That way I could get this to insert into the shaft. Once I did that, now I can take this with the other piece and I can intertwine it like that. And I'm gonna be able to put my bolt through. Even that's pretty small, so I'm gonna have to bore that out a little bit as well. Bolt this up. Alright, so that should be good now. After taking the Sawzall to these edges right here, I was able to chop the bolts off. This definitely takes a while to create this shaft. Set aside quite a bit of time to do this. If you can get a spare shaft and just like out of the junkyard and pre-make this, it would definitely save you a lot of time on the install because you're gonna have your car sitting out there for quite a while you do this. Now also what I probably want to do is just clean up this area right here. I'm gonna just sort of round that out. That way we get a little bit better angle there, and I'm also gonna bore this out on the inside just a little bit. When you put it on, you can get a bit of binding. I mean, you can feel that that's not the smoothest thing ever if it is at more of an angle. So I wanna take care of that before I throw it back in the car because I don't wanna take it out again. So once you drill these out and bore these out a bunch, I'm just using basically a pry bar, a punch on one end. I got a BFH right here. I'll give this thing a couple good whacks. Boom, and I broke it right out of there. Now, all my bolts have been removed from the shaft. You can see I have open holes. All right, guys, so I went ahead and kind of just opened this area up with the Dremel. That way I get more flex out of this and I get a really smooth transition. So you can see now I have like a lot of angle that I can get in there, and it's pretty smooth all the way around. So now I'm gonna do the same thing to this one, where I'm just gonna kind of clean this up and just sort of round it off. You can see I have like a lot of play in this one too, so I can get a lot of angle going on. So with the Garagistic bushings, you just kind of put these little metal pieces in here. Those go, both of those. And then you're gonna mount this like this, which we're gonna have to mount it in one certain direction. And then the washer and all that. And I'm gonna do that off camera because that's gonna be hard to hold in frame and do. All right, guys, so this steering shaft is completely done now. As you can see, it is super solid. I mean, there is absolutely no play in this at all. So there is no slop, no little jiggle jiggle. It is just straight nice. And we got all of this articulation in it. So we should be good now. That's how you put on the Garagistic little spacers here. You'll use these on the steering rack. All right, guys, so there is the old lower control arm mount. I mean, just look at all that wobble you get in there. This, you get absolutely none of that. That thing is super solid. So we are all ready to go throw this in the E30. Gonna go mount this up. First part we're gonna mount is this, and we're gonna have it attached to the control arm, and we're just gonna shove this in the hole. You must do this in this order. I tried doing it like here, and doing this and like having this stuff all hooked up. That was not happening. I was trying it with all sorts of pry bars. The tolerances on this are just, I mean, look, you don't have any play. He's kind of on here. So I've removed the old power steering rack. As you can see, the differences here. The pickups are on that side for the hydraulic lines. On the new one, they are on the opposite side. Also, you're not gonna have as much height here in this little area. But the hoses, you know, for the most part look the same. This is also the outers for the tie rods. You can see it's backwards. These are E36 D3 style like this, whereas on the E30 they are inside diameter on this, where this is like an outside threaded piece. No clue how this angle is gonna work out, guys, but trust me, I'm just putting the rack in its spot. Not that exciting, but I know you're gonna want to see this. Ideally, that's where it's gonna go. Now I'm gonna use these two rack spacers. I'm gonna put those on top of the steering rack. Let's throw these on. All right, I got that one. The nut on top. I made some clearance for the power steering line. I reused the factory M21. I just had to bend this away from the steering linkage, and I flipped the banjo 180 degrees, so I just basically took it out and flipped it. So this is the low pressure line on the bottom here. On the top, that is the high pressure line. I torqued all those down. I'm gonna go ahead and connect this hose back up for the low pressure line. I'm gonna top off the power steering fluid. I got all the hoses hooked up. The steering is binding just a tad. I know I did all that grinding, but there's still a spot where it's, see how it gets tight right there? Kind of flick it, and then, I mean, it's not horrible, but it's obviously not good. You don't want to hear anything. So I got to get down below the car again with the Dremel and just grind out those little areas. The steering rack is all in. As you can see, these spacers up on top of the steering rack right there. Those went in pretty well. I was able to put this in just with a little bit of finagling. All right, guys, so I got everything installed under here. You can see the tie rods are on there. They are not tight. I have to tighten them up. If I need to make any toe adjustments right now on the ground, I'm gonna do so I haven't tightened those. But you can see everything's on there. So overall, the car is done. Now it's time to go drive it. If you guys want to get any of those parts, I'm gonna put them down below. Can't wait to go take it for a drive. It's gonna be like a whole new car. So talk to you guys soon, later, and wrench on.